Today we're going to take a look at and review a Drytech Norwegian Arctic filled ration, which is menu 6 sports muesli. Let's open it up, get it on a tray, take a look at the contents. We have a fruit soup with tropical fruits. We have sports muesli, sliced whole wheat bread, energy drink with a taste of peach, 60% dark chocolate energy bar, hazelnut chocolate spread, instant coffee, some spearmint chewing gum, disinfectant swab, a reusable plastic Ziploc bag. Let's start with the sports muesli. Here we have the fill line. Seal that up and leave it to the side. Next we got something which is a new one for me, which is the fruit soup with tropical fruits, and it says to add boiling water. So let's do that next. Let's make the coffee. So we're just going to have a black coffee with no sugar, although I am actually going to add a little something to this one today. Just going to try something. It was recommended on a video by someone else. Forgive me for not remembering who said it in the comments. I do get quite a lot of comments at the moment on my channel, but I'm going to add, we're going to take a look at the dark chocolate energy bar. I'm going to take a chunk from the dark chocolate bar and add it to the coffee to make a mocha, so a hot chocolate coffee, and add a bit of sweetness to it. But this is the dark chocolate bar. Next we have the energy drink with peach, and then we're going to fill this up, but then we'll transfer it into a glass. So we filled it to the fill line, give that a good shake. The shelf stable whole wheat bread, the hazelnut chocolate spread, finally let's get the sports muesli out onto the tray. We have the instant coffee with a small piece of dark chocolate to make a mocha. We have the main of sports muesli. We have chocolate hazelnut spread on shelf stable whole wheat bread. Taste of peach drink. The rest of the dark chocolate, 60% dark chocolate. A fruit soup. Let's give this a taste review. There's always something going on in this house. I got all the way through to the point where I was ready to do the taste review, and Shire, my son, runs down the stairs saying, "Dad, I'm meant to be at a Dungeons and Dragons club at my friend's house." I've just whizzed him there, and I'm hoping everything's not cooled down too much. So we get straight on with the coffee with the hot chocolate in it. The chocolate does work. It does make it taste a little bit more, gives it a bit more flavour because we don't have any sugar or whitener. But I actually think maybe dairy chocolate, I feel like milk chocolate as opposed to dark chocolate may have done a better job on that. But it's definitely a technique that works, and it's definitely an enjoyable enough experience. I think we'll try the very odd fruit soup. I'm wondering if I put too much water in here. I tried to represent a cup like it said. Oh wow, that is incredible. It's so fruity, warming. It's got like an appley kind of like stewed apple taste to it. And it's got little chunks of apple and some citrus, so orange from what I can see. It's really tasty. It's really warming. It's really comforting. And it's just genuinely tasty. I enjoy that at bedtime or just in the evening watching telly. It's like a warm squash, but with some extra bits in it. I've never had that before in one of these rations, and I'm very impressed with that. So we're going to move straight on to the sports muesli, which looks to have some small seeds, some raisins, sultanas, and maybe possibly some apple bits in it. It's not too sweet or sickly. It's got like a milky kind of oaty taste to it, so like a porridgey taste, and you get the added sweetness from the raisins or sultanas. Just give it that extra little bit of a kick, and then you've got some of the bits of fruit in here as well. That's a very, very nice flavoured muesli. In my opinion, that's up there when it comes to flavours for muesli. This has turned out to be a really nice breakfast ration. Next, we have the shelf-stable whole wheat bread, which can be hit and miss when it comes to being stale. And we have that with some of the chocolate hazelnut spread on. Absolutely nothing stale about that bread whatsoever. And the chocolate spread has a really nice sweet hazelnutty kind of Nutella taste to it. Again, not too sweet, but just enough sweetness in that chocolate with the hazelnut flavour coming through. Let's wash that down with some of this Taste of Peach energy drink. At the risk of repeating myself multiple times, it's not overly sweet. I think the fundamentals of this ration is everything's just sweet enough. That's really tasty. That's got a really nice mellow peach flavour to it. Quite a lot of liquids on this menu. So you've got your peach water, you've got your cold peach juice, you've got your hot fruit soup, and then you've got the hot coffee as well. So there's quite a lot of you're going to need a wee after all this. End up needing the toilet quite fast after consuming so many liquids. And then finally we're going to finish it off with a piece of the dark chocolate. I've said this on many a ration I've had dark chocolate in. Definitely a fan of the dark chocolate. I choose dark chocolate over standard chocolate any day of the week. 60% is more of a 70-80% guy. I like it really bitter, my chocolate, but that's got a nice flavour to it. It's not too sweet. It's got a nice flavour. I'd probably keep that in my pocket after breakfast and have that on the go. Mind you saying that, if I get this ration and I'm out about, I'm probably saving this. I'm probably sticking the powder in my sports drinks bottle and having that while I'm out and about, because these would have been enough for me for my breakfast. So we could have been on the move after breakfast with some dark chocolate in our pocket and some peach flavoured water to keep us rehydrated. Guys, I'm still in love with the Arctic rations. Yeah, I've got plenty more to try. I want to get hold of some of the savoury mains, because I've done quite a few of the breakfast ones at the moment. I think I've got a muesli with berries coming up next month. So I need to get some of the savoury ones. But genuinely, if you haven't gone out and you haven't tried Arctic Field Ration, I just think they're top shelf. I think they're so good. The components in them are always outstanding. The mains are fantastic. This one came with a lot of drinks. Not all of them come with this amount of drinks. They all have different parts. You know, you get protein, energy bars, mixed nuts, all sorts. I highly recommend them. Give them a try if you get the opportunity. Thank you so much for watching. I'll stick at the end screen savoury menu. So if you're interested and you enjoyed this, you can jump on and have a look at one of the savoury Arctic Field rations. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in a future video. Take care. Bye-bye.